Lawyer Adesola Fagbemi joins us on the news at 10 for more on this. Mr. Fagbemi, we saw a bit of conflict today where lawmakers in the Rivers State House of Assembly, as part of their oversight functions, asked RISIEC, that's the State Independent Electoral Commission, to report to it. But RISIEC went ahead to fix a date for the local government election. Is this a case of legal logjam?
Thank you very much. We can see that it is not happifying what is currently happening in Rivers State in recent time, despite the fact that Supreme Court and court at various times are looking into the ugly scenario. I want to say that there is a logjam with respect to the executive arm of government not respecting the legislative arm. It will not augur well because the principle of separation of powers and checks and balances have been undermined here. And it cannot continue to go on and on unabated. I think parties should respect the constituted authority. In view of that, I believe constitutional democracy within the state, we have a firm foundation, and the logjam that we are currently witnessing can be averted. We need a strong institution when it has to do with democracy. The tenet of democratic principle should be enshrined even within the social structure, within the society and the state of Rivers State.
All right. Now, part of the ultimatum given to Governor Fubara is to present the 2025 appropriation bill within 48 hours, to present it to, the State Assembly. What is your take about this, especially considering that the House intends to go on a 3-month vacation from the 7th of March? Generally speaking, I want to believe that 48 hours ultimatum is not limited. It is adequate for the executive arm that is functional. I believe the appropriation bill for 2025 is not something that they just wake up today and say, okay, we are putting forward. It's something that could have been conceptualized, put on ground for proper presentation. But when ego has been the order of the day by the executive not respecting even the intervention of the judiciary, then we can still say that we don't have a strong democratic institution. Parties, the warring parties, should respect whichever authority within the state, the executive organ, especially the governor, should respect the Supreme Court intervention, respect the State House of Assembly and whatever. And whatsoever, if he's having any issue as to presentation of such budgets before the House, he should find a way to write appropriately and appeal for an extension of time and respect the constituted authority. And that's my take on that. All right. And it's not only the appropriation bill they want him to present. They have also given him 48 hours to present, names of 19 commissioner nominees and appointees. What is the implication of that as well?
Generally speaking, the commissioners appointed cannot act within the ambit of law without being properly being screened by the House of Assembly. I still see them as nominees. And as we see it within the states, there's an anomaly condition. It's an anomaly for them to continue to parade themselves and start functioning in that regard. So everything must be done within the constitutional ambit, because generally speaking, Constitution provides parameters of behavior within the social system, and the tenet of Constitution must be extolled. So my take on that is he should do the proper thing in person of the governor, should do the proper thing so that maladministration will not set in.
Lawyer Adesola Fagbemi, thank you for your time on TVC News at 10.
It's a pleasure being here.